Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Young Byron reporting you from Young Byron News, and I wanted to do a story about five teens let this Jamel Dunn drown. This disabled guy, I guess, had hopped this fence, and then I guess when he had saw the alligators or something like that, he changed his mind, and so he was desperately yelling for help, and these guys took out their cell phones, started recording him, and laughing and mocking him when he was drowning and stuff. It's a very disturbing video, and I'm gonna let y'all hear this audio, and I'm gonna come back with my commentary.
Yes, Bill. Get in the water.
Yeah, he just got in.
And started swimming.
You a
Junkie. Get out the water. You gon' die. Look at that gator coming towards you, man.
buddy.
We not finna help your ass. You
Shouldn't
finna
have
come out
got in.
Bro drowning. What the heck?
Okay. They said, get out the water, you junkie. We ain't gonna help your A. You shouldn't even got in. Well, it doesn't matter if he got in purposely or he got in to take a swim and he couldn't swim. Y'all still don't have a right to mock this man and laugh at this man and make a mockery of this. Because what if it was one of your family members? What would you do in this situation? Would you just take out your cell phones and start recording and just let them drown? Or would you call police or render aid for them? Call somebody and render aid for them. Just let me know. Comment down below. And I understand that a lot of black folks can't swim, and I can swim, but I wouldn't get in no water, uh, where it was alligators. But I would have called somebody immediately. I wouldn't take out my cell phone and start recording. I would have called 911. I would have dialed 911, and I would have told them the situation was going on, because I don't know if these five teams the uh, knew the guy Jamel Dunn, and but they said, according to what I have saw in some videos that did a story about this, they did say that he did was contemplating on committing suicide, Jamel Dunn, and before hours, I think hours or days before uh, that happened, he did have a fight with his girlfriend. But it doesn't justify what these clowns and these fools and these idiots uh, did. Morally, the law says that they were wrong, but legally, they didn't break no laws, because according to Florida law, they did not break any laws that would indicate that they committed a crime. But I think that they did, because they failed to report it. And anytime somebody failed to report it, a crime like that, a death like that, I don't think it should be just a misdemeanor, a slap on the wrist. I think it should be a felony, especially a death. I could see something else, something small, or fail to report somebody like stealing or doing drugs or something like that, or anything else. But anything got to do with death, I feel like it should be a felony, because you could have saved that man's life. Or you could have did something which pick up your phone, which get your phone out and dial 911 and call 911 to have emergency vehicle to come out there and help that man. Even if they would have showed up an hour late or 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour late, would have took their time showing up. Still, you should have tried something. And this is ridiculous that they posted this, and this is shameful. And I was too hesitating to do a story on this. I would, but I seen everybody else doing a story on this, so I decided to give my commentary on this and tell y'all what I think. And some of our generation now today don't have sympathy for anybody's life. I guess black lives don't matter because apparently you would let a black life drown. I don't care if that man was schizophrenic or was off of his medicine. I don't care what race he was, how smart he was, nothing. And also, I don't think a normal person would have done this, be fully clothed and go into a pond and just take a risk and just drown like that but it doesn't mean that a normal person probably wouldn't commit suicide or try something like that. It doesn't mean, because what is normal? What is normal? Because a lot of people, sometimes they have mentality about normal and disabled people. They have their mentality about that stuff. But I think what they did was more than morally wrong. I think what they did was despicable, and it should be punishable according to the law of not reporting this incident, not reporting the death. And they did say that there's no law in Florida that they had to help them or something like that, which that's BS. I think it should have been a law, and I think your legislator and your senator and your governor should change that law in Florida. Because if it would have happened in my town, Oklahoma, then the boys would have been charged, they would have been exposed. Now they're not showing their names or their pictures or anything like that, but they are showing Jamel Dunn's picture, and they might, bring up his past and what he did. It doesn't matter. I don't care if he stole 2 or 3 crackers at the convenience store or at Walmart. Still, he didn't deserve to die. And they should have helped him. They should have encouraged him and say, hey, man, don't do this. Don't do that, man. Please get out of the water. We're going to have to call 911. Dial 911. It's not that hard. Report anything, any suspicious activity that you see that happens like this. Report it to the police immediately, like you report anything else, any other crime, whether if it's a theft, whether if it's a burglary, whether if it's a fight, or whatsoever. You reported it. You are obligated to report it to the police. I don't care what the law says. I don't care what the state, what if it's California, Georgia, whatever it happened at, which it happened in Florida. Wherever something like this occur, you should be obligated to call the police. And I do feel that if you don't call the police, then you should be held accountable for somebody's death. Because you didn't try to report it or nothing. And I think it took 3 days to really find him. And then once they posted the video online, I guess it went viral and somebody reported it to the police. And the police now, they're saying that these boys, these teenage boys, one of them is 18, should be charged with some kind of crime, failure to report a crime. And I agree with the police department. I do think that they should be charged with something. But the law is kind of flawed. So who knows? It might be one of these stories that you might not hear about it no more. See what I'm saying? You never know. But anyways, this is Young Byron reporting from Young Byron News. I give my commentary, let y'all know what happened. And if I get more updates on this, I might or might not do an update story on this. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling, because I'm doing other stuff and trying to build my other channels and stuff like that. But anyways, this is Young Byron reporting, Young Byron News. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.